5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
What's up again, guys? This is Blake from GuideToVaping.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Joyetech Cuboid 150 watt mod. Now, this Joyetech Cuboid mod, if you haven't heard of it, it's the latest addition to the Joyetech line of products. It's a bit different for Joyetech to be coming out with a box mod that isn't named the EVIC, so it's pretty cool to see them branch off from that EVIC series that they've been so attached to for the last 2 years. However, there is one difference between that EVIC box mods that they've been doing and the Cuboid, and that is the Cuboid offers the most power that Joyetech's offered so far. With the new Joyetech Cuboid, you have the ability to go all the way up to 150 watts. Yes, they finally made a high wattage mod. And not only that, the Cuboid accepts two 18650 batteries, which can be charged externally. Now, the two main features of this device is variable wattage and temperature control, like most devices. But with the variable wattage, you can go up to 150 watts, as I mentioned, and with the temperature control, you can range from 200 degrees all the way up to 600 degrees. And while in temperature control mode, you can use stainless steel, titanium, and nickel 200. And there's also TCR. Now, I know you're probably wondering, what is TCR? And trust me, I was the same way too. It's new to me. But the way someone explained it to me, and just let me go ahead and say TCR means, I think it's temperature coefficient of resistance. I hope I got that right. But anyways, as you know, Joyetech offered certain wire types for their temperature control function. So for an example, they allow you to use nickel 200, titanium, and the 316 stainless steel wire for temperature control. However, they let you go beyond those three wire types and basically use anything that you want. So for an example, if you're wanting to use a different stainless steel wire, then you can look up the TCR value for that wire, input it into the device, and then you can use that with temperature control. Even though these devices are really simplistic, they're also getting super advanced. I mean, what happened to the days of using devices where we can just pick it up and push in a wattage real quick and vape and you're good to go? Now, another cool thing about the Joyetech Cuboid is that it uses the same badass screen that you got in the Joyetech EVIC. So those Joyetech EVIC VTs, they offered a screen that was out of this world, and basically better than any other screen that's come to our market. They're really big, they're OLED screens, and they're pretty elaborate. So you'll now be able to get that same type of screen in the Joyetech Cuboid. But what I really love about this device is that getting to your temperature control, changing your temperature control, changing your wattage, changing your modes, everything is just very simple. Whereas with many other devices, you have to punch in different damn sequence codes like ABBBBXB or whatever. And my response is this: when I use a device, I don't want to have to learn sequences and shit like that. I just want to get my device, do a quick setting, turn it to where I need to turn it to, and vape happy. So Joyetech, good job on the whole 3 clicks to get to your modes and change your wattage and your temperature and all that kind of shit, because you did a really good job and you made things simplistic for even the beginner to the advanced user. So guys, before I continue rambling, let's dive down and take a closer look at this Joyetech Cuboid. Alright guys, you were looking at the packaging for the Joyetech Cuboid. At the top here you can see that it says sample, not for sale, and that is because it was sent to me for review purposes only. Anyhow, you'll see the Joyetech Cuboid here in the front. It says Cuboid right here, it says 150 watts, and then it also says firmware upgradable. To the side you got the Joyetech logo. The other side says Cuboid 150 watt firmware upgradable again. At the top you have the Joyetech logo. and then at the bottom it says joyetech.com. Now on the back side it says Cuboid 150 watts at the top, the same thing basically, and then it shares a little bit of information with you about the Joyetech Cuboid. It then has a small warning, keep out of reach of children, and then it also tells you the standard configuration, which is basically what's in this kit itself. Alright guys, so now we are going to open up this packaging. The first thing you'll see is the Joyetech Cuboid device itself. Now if we pull that Cuboid device out, pull up this little foam piece here. And then the first thing we get, now I've already jumbled this all up looking at it and playing with it and everything. So it's not going to be coming in this order, but anyways, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a warranty card, the Cuboid user manual, and here in this box, you will get the Joyetech USB cable. Now, this USB cable can be used for charging your device and upgrading your device in the future. Now that we're past that, let's see what the Joyetech Cuboid actually looks like. Now, as you can see here, we got a fire button, clicky. It says Joyetech on the back, Cuboid 150 watt. On this side, we have a micro USB port. At the top, we have a 510 connection with stainless steel threads. And then on the front, it looks like we have a button here, which can be shifted here like a paddle. And to turn the device on, we're going to click the fire button down 5 times fast. And then there we go. Here is the Joyetech Cuboid screen. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice about this OLED screen is that it looks great. But other than it just looking great, it also has plenty of different functions that it's showing us. The first thing you have is your mode here at the top. Then you have your temperature, the power, your coil resistance, and your amps. And then it also shows both of your batteries. Now remember, this device holds two 18650 batteries, so it is showing both of the batteries. Whereas normally with most devices, you'll only see one of those to show 2 batteries. Now, the reason why I like this Cuboid device so much is that it's easy to get into the menu and change everything that you need to, whether it be for temperature control or wattage. So basically what you'll want to do is click the fire button down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you'll see that flash and you'll get these buttons here, and this is how, if you click left, you go down, okay? So that's how you scroll through everything. Now, if you click the right button on this paddle, then that changes all your different modes. So you got power, you got temperature control with nickel 200, temperature control with titanium, temperature control with stainless steel 316. So, and then you also got your TCR. All right, so we're going to keep it at power, and we're in power mode. And now if you want to change your wattage, obviously you're going to just do this right here. Click this pedal. Now let's say if we're in temperature control, click 3 times. And then we're going to shift. Let's see, go back up here. And then we're going to click over. We're going to use, say we're using temperature control NI, which is nickel 200. And then here we can change the temperature. So it's just that easy, guys. Now, if you want to change your wattage while you're in temperature control, then you're going to do that. Fucking shit. All right, so if you want to change your wattage while you're in temperature control, you're going to click that fire button down again 3 times. And when it starts moving like that, it'll take you down to power when you click the left paddle. And then you'll just want to click right to change it. Now, the bad thing about this is, all right, so say you're going up, we're going up and we want to get to our level, but we want to do it fast. And we wanted to be at 40 watts. Now, if we wanted to go down, we click the left paddle. It brings us down a notch, okay? So that's the only bad thing. It doesn't, let you go down. You have to round robin. So when you go up, remember this device goes up to 150 watts, as you can see. So once it gets there, then you click it again, and then you can go back to where you wanted to. All right, guys, so continuing at the bottom of the Cuboid 150 watt mod, we have these this slider thing here. This is how you get into the battery compartment. So it's just as simple as that. It takes two 18650 batteries. You just slide them in, pull this lever back, push down, and you're good to go. Other than that, guys, that's about it for the Joyetech Cuboid. It's not the prettiest device in the world, but it definitely functions better than most of them out there. Alright guys, so now that you've seen the Joyetech Cuboid close up, let's see how well she performs. But before we do, I am using the new Joyetech Cubus, which is basically its pairing tank. And inside this Cubus, I'm using the 316 stainless steel 1 ohm coil. Since this coil is rated for 25 watts, I have it at 20 watts to be safe and good to go. I don't want to burn no coils. And I'm also running 500 degrees. Now, one thing that I think is stupid about this pairing, and I know that, you know, since the name is Cubus, Cuboid, this was like a pairing, you know what I'm saying? But with the Cubus tank, they offer only a 0.5 ohm stainless steel coil. They offer a 1 ohm coil. And then the Clapton coil that they have, it's 1.5 ohms. So why the hell are you going to offer a 150 watt mod with a pairing tank that allows you to go up to 30 watts? Anyhow, she vapes good in temperature control using these 316 stainless steel coils, and everything is all good. Since I'm using this 1 ohm coil in this Joyetech Cubus, the airflow is very, very restricted. So it's kind of hard to do lung hits. But anyhow, if you pull on it for about an hour and a half, you can get a very nice vapor production. See what I mean? Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for the Joyetech Cuboid. Overall, it's a nice device. It looks very simplistic, but it has a badass screen. It offers 150 fucking watts, and it accepts two 18650 batteries. In my opinion, not too bad. However, the Cubus tank is not the best pairing for this mod. But anyways, if you guys want to pick up the new Cuboid 150 watt mod, you can go to heavengifts.com. And if you like this video review, you can give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and vape on.